What a week for cruise news. There are changes to 3 different cruise lines, 2 different very popular ports of call. Some guests are going to be angry, some are going to be thrilled. We'll let you decide. We're going to get you all the details coming up. Okay, your next cruise may be different. We're going to get you the headlines so you can see if your cruise is going to be impacted. But if you're with us for the first time, my name is Jason, and here on the Travel Scouts, Kelly and I aim to be your cruise information channel. So if you love cruising, consider subscribing. Okay, let's pop right into it. Some really big changes have been announced. You know how we like to roll. We don't want to waste your time, so we're going to go through these in rapid fire fashion. So let's do it. Number 1, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line has announced changes to their COVID vaccination and testing protocols, and there are 6 main points that they have with this news release. The first is that beginning with their departures on September 5th and following, all vaccinated and unvaccinated guests will be welcome to sail on most cruises departing from the US. Their second point is that for guests under the age of 5 years old, there is no vaccination or COVID testing requirements, and that is regardless of the length of the sailing. Their third point is for guests ages 5 and older that are vaccinated. If they're vaccinated, then they don't have to have a COVID test prior to their cruise on cruises that are 9 nights or less. However, if they are going to be on a cruise that is 10 nights or more, they will require a test within 3 days of their departure. Their fourth point is for unvaccinated guests ages 5 and older, they will be required to take a COVID test within 3 days of their departure, regardless of the length of their sailing. Their fifth point is that they are now accepting self-administered home testing. That's a big change and really convenient for a lot of cruisers. Their sixth point is that they made the caveat that sailings to and from some destinations may have tighter COVID protocol requirements. So depending on your specific sailing, these protocols may differ a little bit, so you want to check regarding your specific sailing. Let's move on to the next piece of cruise news. Number 2, Celebrity Cruises has also changed their COVID testing and vaccination protocols as well, and they are the sister cruise line of Royal Caribbean, so really it matches almost exactly. Truly, the only difference is if you're a kid under the age of 12 years old and you're sailing from Europe, you don't have to get a COVID test. Other than that, they're the same. All right, I think this next piece of cruise news is pretty big. Number 3, Grand Cayman Islands has got rid of all of their COVID protocols. Starting on August 24th, they gladly welcome all guests, vaccinated and unvaccinated. There are 0 additional documents required. There are 0 additional health steps required. All are welcome to come. And that is big news because we absolutely love Grand Cayman, one of our favorite places to go. And it's so funny, just a couple days ago, Kelly and I were speaking of our most recent trip there on a cruise, and we realized we had not published that video yet. Such good stuff, how we show you how to go around Grand Cayman without any kind of book tour or anything like that. So we have to get that thing edited up and out to you, so be looking for it. It'll be coming soon. Moving right along, number 4, Bermuda is now welcoming all guests, vaccinated and unvaccinated, to the island. Previously, if you were 12 and older and you were unvaccinated, you had to apply for a medical exemption in order to go to Bermuda. But that has been done away with. Now all vaccinated and unvaccinated guests, they may come. However, if you are unvaccinated, they will require for a negative COVID test to be obtained within 2 days of your sailing. And then depending on how long it takes the ship to get to Bermuda from when you set sail, you may have to test again, but that's really nothing new. It's already been in place that even vaccinated guests, if the ship took 4 days before arriving at Bermuda, they were required to test as well. So look, it's not a full opening up like Grand Cayman's done, like St. Kitts did here in recent days, or anything like that. But look, Bermuda is another favorite place of many people to sail to. We've not been there yet. Let us know if you have and how it was. Some people tell us that that is the best cruise that they've ever had is going there. But look, now it's more readily available. It is more opened up. So look, we're moving in the right direction. At least I think so. Some may disagree, and that's okay. we can disagree and we can still be friends. Next cruise item, and number 5, it is a big day for booking cruises. The Carnival Luminosa is now available for booking. Back in June of this year, Carnival Corporation announced that the Costa Luminosa was going to be transitioning to the Carnival Cruise Line brand fleet. Now, those sailings with Carnival Cruise Line will begin taking place this November. However, today, those sailings have opened up where you can begin booking that new cruise ship. Well, it's not a new cruise ship, but it's realigned, and it's going to be pretty cool to have it in the Carnival fleet. Now, the first sailings for this ship will begin out of Australia. They're going to be doing Great Barrier Reef visits, and then the ship is going to transition to Seattle late next spring, and it's going to be in place for the Alaska sailing season. So that's a great chance to go from a great port, Seattle, to some great destinations in Alaska on a great ship that's new to Carnival Cruise Line, the Luminosa. It's going to be super. So those sailings are available. Check it out. See what you think. And if you don't have a travel agent, Kelly wouldn't mind to help you. That was a shameless plug. Moving on. Then number 6 has to do with some Wi-Fi connectivity issues on board some of the Carnival cruise ships. This impacts the Carnival Magic and the Carnival Legend. It seems like there's some sort of satellite issue or something like that. So there's going to be no premium Wi-Fi service available. They said on a daily basis you will be able to purchase the value and the social plan, so you'll be able to connect there a little bit. They've apologized for this. It looks like it's going to impact the sailings pretty much departing here for the last part of August and then going into the sailings departing beginning in September. It should be fixed by that time. If you have been impacted by this, Carnival said they would be sending you an email to let you know sort of the options and what's going on with that, but you will be refunded for the Wi-Fi package if you have already purchased that. Oh my goodness, we have got so much content that is coming out, and look, the news is just flying by. So we've got tons of updates. So to be sure that you don't miss the next updates and the next news and the next content that we have to come out, be sure you subscribe and you turn that notification bell on, because that next video is coming out soon. So look, God bless you all. We hope you have a super night, and we'll catch you in the next video.